Hello, hello. Happy Monday. I have no idea if my stream is currently working, which seems to be objecting to the number of keyframes I'm sending. So if you can hear me, please just give me a wave or something to confirm that this is actually working. Hello, James Neko. I can hear you. Thank you so much, Stardrop. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. Yeah, it was a bit strange. Not that I haven't had my own fair share of strange streaming problems lately. My OBS is still using an absurd amount of CPU, even when it's just idle, and I need to, I think, possibly just crash it and rebuild all of my scenes until we find what the problem is. Because I've tested it with no custom scenes or anything, like a fresh config, and it doesn't do the same thing. It behaves itself. But anyway, happy Monday, yes. How is everyone? I hope everyone is good. I have had a very sleepy Monday. They've been doing roadworks outside, and they're going to be doing roadworks for at least a month. So there's that. But at least they tend to stop at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All the better for being here. That's nice to hear. We have a Poppy cam, but Poppy decided she wants to have a snooze in the bedroom, and I don't have the heart to turn the light on, because she's having a nice little nap in there. So we'll have to make do with this very dark, low contrast image there. Poppy is a grey blob, she is. Maybe I'll get like some sort of night vision camera going, and we can have the cat cam with a green filter and everything, I guess. Yeah, so, low energy today, low brain, sleeping a lot. I mean, I was up in the morning. I forced myself to get up in the morning and get coffee, which is good, but then I've been useless all day. Bad. You gotta keep doing it, I guess, until your body eventually gets the hint. Computer games. Do we want to play some more Ultima VIII Pagan? I think we do. This is only our second episode of playing Pagan. We are in the library. This makes no sense. You're right, miscellaneous peasant. Greetings! Shush. So we'll probably still get the weird tearing that I was seeing last time, because I haven't done anything to try and investigate that. And what else? No brain. Yeah, we were in the library, we talked to Bentik, and Bentik was also like, you should talk to Mythran. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to go find Mythran and talk to Mythran about possibly leaving Pagan. We could pick a few random books to read while we're here. I'm not going to read all of them in one go, but maybe we just, like, pick one. This thing. Brogdon's Helpful Guide to Mushrooms. Ooh, this could be helpful for us, actually. Though many forms of vegetation disappeared after our sun ceased its cycling and our world entered into a state of eternal twilight, many plants, especially mushrooms, have adjusted to the lower levels of sunlight. So, did the sun completely disappear, or just get covered by cloud? Mushrooms have prospered, and have become the dominant form of vegetation on our landscape. These range from the man-sized monster brown cap all the way down to the finger-sized yellow and red silent sleeper. Most mushrooms are edible. Mushrooms like the fist-sized blue bulgy, and the green kappa are delicious with any meal, though sometimes they may be confused by the less experienced for the blue and green form of Daemon's Paw, which can cause rashes, blisters, and general bladder distress. I'm pretty sure the manual said it just got covered by all the ash and stuff from the battle, which is weird. You'd think it would dissipate. Yeah, I guess they've got, like, a lot of volcanic activity now, covering the planet in ash, thus cooling it down. Yeah. Very sleepy, honestly. I had a thought. What was your thought, Neko? I don't know. Pretty sure I dropped it. Yeah. It's quite nice out. It's cooled down a lot, and to escape the noise from all the construction work, I went for a walk, and it was good. But I'm still quite tired. That's the thought. And then I found $10. A helpful mushroom, known for its healing properties, is the yellow and green adventurous friend, found in the wild. When consumed, these mushrooms tend to restore health, as well as give the consumer a general feeling of euphoria. Okay, let's look out for that one. Yellow and green. Known to keep monsters at bay is the stench mushroom. Applying small quantities of this mushroom to your skin is guaranteed to ward away most creatures, except for those who are undead, who seem quite attracted to its pungent odor. The only way the smell of the mushroom can be removed once it is applied is by bathing in the juice of the Amato plant. A mushroom that you should generally stay away from is the fire mushroom. This little mushroom is usually high in sulfurous ash and tends to explode when stepped on. Since never has there been found a mushroom that is instantly lethal, it is safe to say that you may experiment with any of the ones you find in the wild. Remember, the mushroom is our friend. Wait, is the stench mushroom a real thing? I mean, if it is a real thing, once we apply it to ourselves, I mean, I've never seen an Amato plant in this game, so it'll just be permanent, and we'll be incredibly attractive to the undead. And yeah, remember kids, experiment with mushrooms. Right, so we don't end up rereading the same books over and over again, I'm going to put this book on the floor. Ha ha ha. And maybe the game will let it retain that position, who knows. There is more places to explore here in East Tenebrae. Name just got demonetized. Shit. All those thousands of Twitch bucks that I'm getting every day. Strings. I love all the literature in this game. Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm glad that this game retained a lot of the tradition of interesting books that you can actually sit down and read from 7. I think we still had a few books in 9 that you could read, but they weren't quite as many or as detailed. So where do you think we are? I think we're, like, north of the castle. And we want to just check in at the castle before we leave. Yeah, here we go. Because somewhere in here there's a teleporter pad. Don't ask me where. And Devon did warn us that shouldn't go in the castle because we'll just find trouble there. Come on, Avatar, pick up the cheese. We are hoarding cheese in this game. We've decided. Jeez. Open my backpack? Gee. Am I full on cheese? Is that the reason? This won't do. Well, eat that kiss fillet and that cheese. And we'll come back for more of the cheese later. Ooh, that looks like one of those adventurous friends. That's weird. We didn't have the... Does the game not remember that you've got this little hit point display open? What's this sign say? Mess hall. The Royal Hall. Hello. I'm Boyden. Cushion? Can we take the cushion? It looks like a nice cushion. Ooh, a key. Don't mind if I do. We do have to actually manually add items to the keyring in this game. It's not like the instant you pick it up it's on the keyring, unfortunately. But there we go. Our appreciation of cushions has helped us out already. I think this door is locked. And let's just save, just in case. I really hope F7 is save.
I do so enjoy the cries of torment.
You and me both. Wait, what? Oh, hey. It's the, Lady What's-Her-Face in her bedchamber. She's just sleeping in her clothes. Looks like she's passed out drunk. Probably not a good idea for me to be in here. Suppose I'm going to get into trouble. Mordea. Yeah, that's the one. If she wakes up and finds a stranger in her bedroom. Oh dear. Caught in a cutscene. What's happening? Who dares to awaken the Tempest? Sorry. Sorry. Feel a touch of a Tempest's power. Off. And she just goes back to sleep. The corpse in the room. She'll deal with it in the morning. Here lies the Avatar, rest in peace. Okay, so that's not the way to go. How did that lightning go through the ceiling? Magic. Can I quick load?
I do so enjoy the cries of torment.
We'll leave exploring her bedroom for later. Maybe when she's not actually in it. Lightning works underground in dungeons too, yeah. Don't you know anything, Stardrop? Palace Barracks. Got some darts, lovely. Is there anything hidden under this pillow? Aha! I'm catching on to you, game. Getting wise to your tricks. I wonder if I could actually just press K and use the keyring on the key instead of the other way around. Gotta try and do that next time. Just rub some stench mushroom on yourself. It repels all manner of beasts. Yeah, if we find one, we're gonna do it. Interesting family portraits here. What's this book? The Big Book of Adventure by Sladek. Recorded on these pages are tips I have found while on my adventures. Read well, fellow quester, for your life may well be saved by recalling these in your time of need. I'm assuming Modere doesn't count as undead. I'm assuming. Puzzles. You will be in luck. You will be in luck. This font, man. You will be in luck if such puzzles are played with levers. These are usually not harmful and require little time if you watch your surroundings for clues. Center levers usually reset the puzzle. Traps. If there is a chest sitting innocently in the open, touch it not, especially if it has many corpses around it. These are the other dolts who fell for it. Chests of loot. Rarely do chests have anything in them. Open them at your risk. It will serve you well to carry a magic scroll to check for traps within these. Tricks of the trickster. Judge them by their cover, for they read differently than other books. Mazes. Always mark your path. Use rocks or wood. Never breadcrumbs. Thank you for the follow. Beware of treasure. It is there to lead you from the path. Spell chits. Always read the text on the outside of these scrolls to identify them. Once you've opened them, their magic will immediately be released upon reading. Yeah, the magic scrolls in this game immediately go off. Like, you'll be reading its description and everything, but by then it's too late. It's seen everything. Alice Barracks. Was the teleporter up on the top? I feel like it was. Yeah, there we are. So now that we've seen this, we will later be able to return here. I understood that reference. The Final Sunlight by Nolandru the Blind, Idiot of Tenebrae. Oh, we saw this one. We read this one. We'll skim over it. The final moments of sunlight were glorious moments, ones we would have cherished had we known they were to be our last. The war against our very kindred seemed never-ending, day after day of bloodshed. In their eyes burned the hatred of intolerance. There's one thing I can't stand, it's intolerance. And these flames kindled the fire of violence. After a while, it became easy to forget the faces of those you had slain, a sister with one chop, an uncle with another. Yet still they came, outraged that we dared to listen to the voice of warning. By the time the destroyer came, we were ready, not for the destroyer, but for an end to the fighting. Too many had not heeded, so we thought. Too many refused to acknowledge the might of the Titans. I wonder if all these people with teleport platforms understand what they're for. They seem to have them in pretty prominent places. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, there can't be just one recall item in the world. Other people would have to have them, surely. It's like the serpent jawbones in Ultima Serpent Isle. Turns out Batlin had one as well, you know, and we had Silverpate's one, maybe, or some other jawbone. No, that's right, we had Urstam's jawbone, and it's Silverpate that stole another jawbone and some teeth. And I think Batlin got that one. But they're so handy, like, it's public transport. You would think that lots of people would have them. Maybe Mythran's selling them as sculptures. But then again, like, some of them, like this one leads you to the top of the castle. They could be used by your enemies. So, really, if you're going to have a place where people can teleport to, you'd want to make it secure and lock it up somewhere. But with the doom came the sickening thought of peace and silence. In the end, we wondered, would Pagan and Zealand know one from another as lifeless corpses filling the pyres, the result of the destroyer's carnage? But then came the Titans. First rose Lithos, the Mountain King. Then came Stratos, the Mystic Voice, and her sister Hydros, the Lurker. Finally, the blazing image of Pyros, Lord of Flame, Talking is difficult. Appeared to challenge the destroyer. On the ground, both Pagan and Zealand alike ceased battle, awed by the presence of these titanic elements. The sky became a whirlwind of smoke and dust and hail as the Titans joined forces and began to rise up. There's clearly some error here on that sentence, but I can't figure out what it's supposed to be. Joined forces together? Yeah. As the battle was fought above, the very lands upon which we stood rendered peace from peace. Mountains shifted, rose, and spewed fiery death. Wind dripped through the buildings, and torrents of water cascaded over the walls of the cities. The very enemies who stood against each other, bared fangs and flashing eyes, were unable to face off, blinded by the smoke, tumbled by the quakes, scorched by the searing flames. There was naught but chaos, and when the fight ended and the destroyer vanquished, there was naught but rain. The quakes ceased, the wind slowed, the waters calmed, and the smoke cleared. Pagan again saw Pagan. Despite the recent tumult, the moment was one of serenity. But the sun was no more. There is no knowledge of where the light of the sky has gone. There is no true night, but there is no true day. And the Titans, demanding ever-increasing sacrifices in payment for their deed, offer no answers. Very suspicious. Alright, so we've seen this teleporter. We can get back here quickly, which is good because to get to Mythran's place, we have to go through a cave. Cave filled with all sorts of nasties. A cave much like every other cave here on Pagan. Actually, the sun must be there because that airbender dude saw it with his spirit when he resurrected somebody and went blind. Right, so probably heavy cloud cover then? Or maybe the planet's been moved into an orbit that's further out. So is this some sort of guard post? Oh, box. Come on, let me loot the box. Captain's journal. Okay, fine, whatever. More cheese. I mean, I'm stealing it. Crunch, 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 crunch. Are there audio options? There are, but it's just kind of either or, not like volume of the music versus the sound effects. Let's follow the path this way. I think this would be the right way to go. Ooh, there's a building. They wanted to make this game dark in every way. I think it's clouds. Yeah. I mean, or possibly they didn't have time to implement a day-night cycle, and they decided to just kind of write it away with some lore. That could be the thing also. But as lore goes, it's interesting. Explains the mushrooms, certainly. It's a kiss. Hello, kiss. Are you friendly? Yep, looks like a friendly kiss. Alright, so how do we leave this area? Ooh, another big building. This whole area is some sort of ranch where they raise their cattle. Hello, who are you? Him, I said, who are you? Greetings. I hope I'm not intruding by barging into your house. Oh, you're welcome here, although you did alarm me a bit. We do no get many strangers up here. Still, it is not for simple folk to say where and when you travel. Quite so. Do you know who I am? Well, to be honest, no. But someone of my stature certainly has no business telling a warrior what he can or cannot do. But I have not introduced myself. I am Corinth, and by what are you called? I'm Boyden. Oh, well, I'm pleased to meet you. But... Corinth? I was named for my mother, who did not survive my birth. Father wished to preserve her memory by naming me after her. What do you do? As we live in the country, away from most people, I do many things. Since my son did move away, I am not as busy as I once was. Ah. So you don't meet to see many stranger? We rarely have visitors here in the country. We do see that strange old hermit once in a while, though. Ooh, what hermit? I believe that his name is Mythran. He goes into Tenebrae now and then, for supplies, I suppose. No one knows much about Mythran, but there are many tales about him. What kinds of tales? Oh, I don't know them all. People claim that he knows magic. Some people even claim to have bought magic scrolls from the old hermit. But I would not believe everything that you hear. Okay, bye. Farewell. You have any stuff? Ooh, you have a chest. Such poor, simple peasant folk don't have any money on them. Scimitar. I wonder if a scimitar is better than a sword. Well, a scimitar is a sword. A long sword. Okay, I reckon this is the cave. Moody Mystery, hello. Welcome in. I'm doing okay, but sleepy, so what's new? How are you?
Care you no more for your own world, Avatar?
Actually, I'm Boyden. I'm not the Avatar. Suppose these are the stink mushrooms? Oh no, water. Alright, let's try our first jump. Whew, I made it. Going well since about 5:30 AM here. Wow. I would go back to bed personally, but thank you for tuning in. Now it looks like we could maybe go up that way. Or down this way. Shall we try this way first? Imagine trying to do this jumping puzzle in the pre-patch version of this game, where you couldn't jump to a specific targeted area, but instead had to do like a fixed jump that always takes you the same distance. Is this chest going to explode on us and kill us? Shall we save first and find out? It did explode, but we haven't died, and we've got some scrolls out of it. So, what are we taking? Scroll of Restoration, yes. Is it a weight limit kind of thing? I played the first version when the game came out. I just saved the game a lot. Right. Yeah, you'd have to, really. And saving took a while as well, I remember. Okay, I think we may have reached our weight limit. How do I check that? Weight, 60. Okay, yeah. We're possibly carrying more cheese than we need. talking nonsense, Neko. But let's eat some. Oh, and a blue mushroom. And a tuber. Yeah, the game, like the version of the game that I got, which is this very version, is the CD version that came with the patch on the disc already. Right, so Scroll of Restoration. Restore to Sight Scroll. Same thing. Can't pick them up. Scrolls are apparently heavy. Eat some cheese. Scrolls are heavier than cheese. How much cheese did I pick up? Ah, okay, now we're up against limits of, like, bag volume. Cool, cool. Maybe if we move the exploding oil flasks out carefully. We can keep our inventory somewhat organized. This is also restore to sight? Okay. Yeah, it seems like the border of the scrolls slightly indicates what kind of thing you can expect. Yeah, these jumping puzzles over water are the deadliest thing in the game. So many times I remember seeing the avatar jump and you'd hit, like your toes would hit the corner of the rock and then would go into kind of slow motion while the physics engine works out exactly how you're going to plummet to your doom. Good times. Hello, yes. Hey, this is too easy in the patched version. Thanks, Son of Eld. When you get around to playing Ultima 8, you can play the pre-patch then. Well, come on in. How are you doing? You know they had moving platforms that you would have to jump on in the pre-patch? Great, where do we go from here? That looks like a dead end. Pre-patched without all the signs telling you where to go, yeah. Gamers these days have it too easy. Why, in my day... Seriously though, that's not a rock I can jump on, is it? Is it? How you doing, Son of Old?
You should hear the pleas for help, Avatar.
I'm gonna try and jump onto this, whatever it is. You tired? Same. Avatar doesn't want to do it. No way. Really, Guardian? Yeah, every time I quick save, he's all gloating about how he's conquering Britannia, and it's... and that too, yeah. I'm gonna have to make this cost money once I've figured that part of my bot out. It's a bit long. Can I jump over here? Oh, let's just carefully jump back, please. Thank you. Like, we're in a cave, and obviously a cave can't just be a dead end like this. There has to be a way through. Completely illogical for a cave to just stop. I guess we go this way? Because there's no way we can reach that. Don't want to do it. I don't think we can jump over there, but once we get to this one... I mean, we can go to the shore? Sure. Kind of gently, carefully wade past that? Yeah, okay. At least this is better than Ultima Underworld 2 in some of their jumping puzzles. Yeah, some of the jumping in Underworld 2 was pretty hairy. I don't know, they kind of compete with me for like joint first place. Okay, so we got to climb up this ledge here. Like, they're difficult, but for different reasons. Off. Okay, so we've got a bunch of corpses. Oh, hello. Actually, we have one dead body and one skeleton. Another skeleton, another skeleton. I wonder if those skeletons will come to life. We also have a skull on top of one of these death discs. Alternatively, we can try and get through this, which is very loud. We climb up. Boyden, shall we climb up? There we go. Of course there's a trap. You want to come down here, Mr. Ghoul? Doesn't look like he wants to come down. Why do skeletons want weight gain powder? They're nothing but bones. Very good. This is no time to rest. Yeah, because I was pressing B and I wanted to open my backpack, but it is in fact I for inventory. We try this death disc out. How about ye? Ah! Useless fucking things. Hurt me more than anything else. Alright, what about an oil flask? We're asking for trouble here. That seemed to have hurt it a bit, maybe? Avatar. Up. Okay. Now careful, careful. Beat the ghoul into submission. Good, Avatar. Well done. Have a save. Test. Hello.
At this very moment, Britannia burns.
You alright there, Stardrop? Are we still on? Which sometimes locks me out of chat. Yeah, it's been doing that to me as well, actually. I assumed it was just my internet flaking out on me a bit, but it could be Twitch. So the death disc was terrible, but let's pick it up again. Well, let's pick another one up. And this is just a regular old dagger. Ooh, yellow potion. Blue potion, completely pointless. Empty potion by the look of it. What does this do? It's empty. There you go. Dark diamond. Seems to help if I go into somebody else's channel and or totally shut Twitch and wait. I'm not really sure which one does it. Anyway, I was trying to say, according to Harvey Witchboy Smith, the patch came about as a result of him emailing the entire company with a list of reasons the game sucked. He was expecting to be fitted, but Richard put him in charge of fixing it. Love your picture of a cat. Perfect. Lol. Well, it's a bit dark is the problem, but Poppy is in my bedroom. Fired. Yeah, I wondered. Thanks. Let me walk away from this lightning thing. Yeah, Poppy's in the bedroom. she decided not to participate in stream today, and there is maybe a little bit of light from the living room here, but it's clearly not enough for the camera to pick her up on. So we have a fairly dark puppy cam today. If she decides to come out, we'll fix it. Black potion, useful for invisibility. Get up, please. No, because I've forgotten which corpse it's on. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. I really would appreciate if the game could remember where I've put my bags and things. There. Some gemstone necklace. Diamond. Hey, come on. Fragmental Stew, hello, welcome in. Are you playing the civilized patched version or the unpatched? We are civilized. This is DOSBox, and we're playing with the patch that came on my CD, where you can do little jumps instead of just always the one big jump that is exactly however many meters forwards. Alright, now where do we go? Apparently, Mythran lives somewhere through this cave. I do like the ability to climb up in games, though. Like, jumping up and climbing is nice, and I do it as often as possible in games like Dishonored and Thief and Stray and what have you. Just a cat thing. It's like, you want to be up as high as possible. Eat shit, ghoul. That was a sound, then. Did our dexterity go up, maybe? That could have been it. Because this game, you know, you improve your stats by doing things. Played Stray. Excellent game. Oh, yes, Moody. I only managed to stream a tiny little bit of it because, what was the problem? Yeah, that's right. My internet was dropping out like every 5 minutes. So I had to give up on streaming it. But it's such a good game. I love it. And I'm looking forward to the other cat games that are in the works from these other indie game dev companies. There's Little Kitty Big City, which should be fun. Do we need more potions? Maybe. And there was a demo out for a little bit on Steam. And there's Peace Island, which is another cat game. Alright, so we've got a broken lever and a winch. And do you see that one pixel there behind the window? Wonder if that's a thing. Can we click on it? Is it just trolling us? I think it might just be trolling us. Anyway, there's a broken lever and a winch and a bunch of corpses all around it. It's kind of curious how the gumps stay open and respective to where you opened them, and you can just walk away. I kind of prefer the Ultima 7 way of pausing when you open inventory, though. Leave my bones alone! No. As cheaty as it is, Ultima 7, you needed to have pausing. Do not defile my bones, live one. I'll do what I like. You can't stop me. So I get the feeling that the lever and the winch thing opens this big grate doodad. Can we perhaps... Oh, the ghoul's back. Locked. Hmm. The trick is to just hammer that left click. Hope you don't get hit. Eat cheese if you get hit. Although maybe we could also go for a potion. Okay, so somewhere there'll be a lever, maybe this way. Gods. This bridge is terrifying. Okay, there we are. We made it. Save. I'm going to be saving all the time, because it's a little bit faster than it was back in the day with my Pentium.
There is no escape from this prison.
If you say so. Debris. There's a corpse. So it looks like some of these levers have corpses in front of them, and some of them don't. So maybe we should pull the levers that don't have corpses. That one. That one. Come on. And this one. Ooh! Screen shaking effect. Nice. Did that do anything? You don't fall off the edge, Avatar, please, please. I'm begging you. Don't just... Okay. Oh, good. A fight on a rickety bridge. So is this still broken? Did the gate open anyway? What are we doing here? Hooray! We solved the puzzle. Got a yellow potion for our troubles? Another ghoul. I'm basically treating these ghouls as something we can just level up with. We need to get good at hitting things so that we can hit more things. More gooder. And keep an eye on our health while we're doing it. So is this the way to Mythran's place, do you think? Okay, we've got these lovely red mushrooms, which we were told are delicious. No, wait, the other thing. Can we actually move them? No, it doesn't look like we can. So I think this place is called the Plateau. Oh, hello. And this might be Mythran's house? Yes, this is Mythran's house. Cool. This looks very loud compared to my voice, so I'm gonna turn this the hell down. Why can't you carry too many mushrooms? There's no mushroom, yes. Okay, that's quieter for you now, but it's still deafening me. Let's see if we can get through here. Need to fix the audio balance in this. Oh, okay. Saving has stopped the rolling ball sound. Can we skip these puzzles if we just climb up? Like, we should be able to jump up and catch that ledge. Who puts stuff like this in their entry hall? I mean, I would if I had the means. Looks like we can't just skip it. Oh, right, now we can't jump. Ah. Ah. Run, 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 run. Let's drink this potion of theirs. Okay, are we done with the loud noises? Because I can bring the music back up a bit. That looks okay. So here we are. Here's the accursed evil object. Magical sphere. No, wait, it's a magical cube. No, wait, it's a magical tetrahedron. I don't think it actually does anything. I have not the strength nor the wisdom to master such power. But one day I shall. Supposedly this might have been a key to the expansion pack that they were going to do. Fish. There's an abacus. I have 100 obsidian coins. I have 112 obsidian coins. A tiny statuette. There's a balance scale, a skull, a death disc. Oh yes. This Mythran place, this Mythran person has a great place. Mythran, hello. It's me, your boy. Got some food here. He must be upstairs. Zealand ceremonial shield. A bunch of books for us to read. Very nice painting. One book in particular, The History of Necromancy, Volume 1.
Nystal sent his best avatar.
Oh, Nystal, that's nice. Not that I, Boyden, am aware of who Nystal is. Okay, we've got that teleporter now as well, that's good. Where is the guy? Ah, there you are. Hello, I'm Boyden. Hello? What an unusual house. Unusual? I do not see anything unusual about my living quarters. It does not differ from any other extra-dimensional abode. May I ask your name? You may ask indeed, stranger. I am Mythran. By what name do you go, young one? I'm called Boyden. Greetings, Boyden, and how might I assist you? I have many questions. Ah, good. It's always important to ask questions. That way one will never run out of things to learn. I cannot refuse one who has traversed ghoul-filled passages to meet with my hospitality. What are some of these questions? How can I leave Pagan? I have never had anyone ask such a question, Boyden. Do you truly wish a means off this world? Or are you simply testing the limits of my knowledge? I ask this because finding the answer would be extremely tedious, and I do not plan to toil for no reason. I plan to leave Pagan. That 'tis indeed a tremendous task you are planning to undertake. I myself have given considerable thought to finding ways to cross into what you would call other worlds. I have not yet uncovered a solution. However, I have come to the conclusion that it is the power of the Titans that makes such travel impossible even for one with my command of the arcane. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that to depart from Pagan, one must master the powers of all 4 of the Titans. I suppose the best place to begin is with one of the schools of magic. Have you spoken with the necromancers? No, I haven't. Then I suggest you begin with them. Speak with Vividos about becoming his apprentice once Lothian has passed on her powers to him. I realize the thought of dealing with the rituals of death may seem distasteful, but I expect it is something to which you must become accustomed if you wish to succeed. Oh well, we've come across like 3 or 4 methods. We should tell him about them. Yeah. Have you considered a Blackrock obelisk? Do you have an Orb of the Moons handy? A Wall of Lights, perhaps, anywhere? I don't remember the name of the traveller from Pagan that you come across in Ultima 7 Serpent Isle. But do you remember, you know, the Forest Lord? He's allegedly from Pagan, so he must have come here somehow with his magic orb powers. Where are the necromancers? They reside in the cemetery. I believe you will wish to take the east road from the city. I suggest you go with care, for many of the walking dead also reside in the graveyard. Goodbye. May you farewell, stranger to this land. If there is anything in my house that will aid you on your journeys, feel free to help yourself. Already did. Wait, before you go, my friend, I wish to give you 2 items that I believe will assist you in your travels. The first is an item of recall I acquired many years ago. When you find yourself in trouble, you may use this item to teleport to my front door. Throughout the world are other discs to which you can also be transported if you so wish, providing you can visualize these places. How powerful this item is, I cannot say, for I do not know whether other, stronger powers may prevent it from functioning at certain times. Furthermore, I wish to give you this potion of healing, which will magically aid the recovery of your wounds. I will try to have others for you as you make return visits, but since the cost to me in time and energy is great, I will not have one for you every time you visit me. Excellent, use this well. Here. Again, farewell. Morgrim. Yeah. Why is he giving magical artifacts to a random stranger? I don't know, I'm just really charming. Also, like, he's given me this recall item. No, that's a cushion, Neko. He's given me this recall item, which is hiding somewhere in my inventory. Which he can use to travel to various places, providing he can visualize them. The peasant we met mentioned that Mythran sometimes travels to Tenebrae, and he knew about the ghoul-filled passageways and commended me on going through them all. Why? Why does he go through the ghoul-filled passageways and then walk all the way to Tenebrae? Oh, here we are. Recall item. Put that. I'll put that in there. Oh, a rolling sphere. Lovely. Are these not... These aren't gems, are they? They're rolling spheres. For fun, if you had the powers and lived alone, you'd want something to pass the time too. I guess. Seems to be getting on a bit. I would want to just teleport. Okay, how about we put that there, and we find anything in our pack that is not a gem and is in fact a rolling sphere. Can we stack these potions up? Oh no, no, come on. I want to see the recall item. It'd be nice if we could just stack all of the potions at the same color on top of each other. Yellows, reds. Reds. There. Another rolling sphere. Yeah, I don't think these are gems. I think these are maybe items that we can use to trigger traps. Is that a rolling sphere? Like if I chuck this on the ground. I chuck this on the ground. Yeah, there we go. It's like a marble we can just throw. Well, that's still possibly useful. Yes, you said we could have anything we wanted, so I'll just go loot your stuff. Thanks. Thanks, old man. Reagents of Thaumaturgy. We'll get into that book later. Now we want to learn about necromancy. The mythology of the Zealand deities. On sorceress ways. Book. The Final Sunlight. Seems everyone's got a copy of that. Yes, Venom. Let's see what this book is. Come on, I want to read it. Come on, Avatar. It's only like a couple of meters away. Helpful Guide to Mushrooms. Cool. Interesting. So some books have titles, and some don't, even if we've read them already. Ancient book. Gold, valuable commodity or worthless trash. By Okapi the Elder. It is oft said that there is no other material as precious as gold. Perhaps one reason that we feel this way is that it gleams and shines like the sun that rises to greet us every morn. However, this is not the only reason we value gold so much. Indeed, there are several reasons other than its beauty that makes it so worthy of praise. Its malleability, conductivity, and resistance to corrosion are among the chief reasons we adore this metal. One very reliable method of extracting this ore from the land is mining. This requires the digging of long, often deep and dangerous shafts within the land. This is often accompanied by the use of explosives that ease the difficulties associated with the removal process. Another method, although not as high-yielding as mining but much safer, is panning. Panning is done with a shallow pan and requires, more than anything, patience. Many of the area streams and brooks around with gold nuggets and dust, and by filling the pan with silt and watching the silt from the pan, one will find only the heaviest of objects left, and, with the gentle graces of Amoras, those heaviest of objects will turn out to be gold. The process is time-consuming but relaxing and profitable. Gold has enjoyed a popularity that no other mineral ever has, and will most likely continue to be highly valuable. Besides being the basis for our monetary system, it can be found in jewellery and sculpture, and used for filling decaying teeth, and even as everyday plaques. Hope you're still doing well. I'm going to be lurking. No worries, Moody. Thank you for being here. Have a good morning. The objective history of Pagan. That's possibly an interesting one. Reagents of Thaumaturgy, Chronicle of Pagan, of Necromancy Volume 2. Okay, well, let's ration my voice here. We'll read on the objective history later. For now, since we want to go visit the necromancers, let's read up on the history of necromancy. Long ago, before the time in which the Titans came to the world, There were people who were vile and unclean. These people called themselves Zealans, and they worshipped their own emotions and therefore tried to make themselves as gods. Then came a man named Pagan, who saw that such behavior was false and an affront to nature. Pagan preached to the people that they should not set themselves above the natural forces, who are eternal and more powerful than man. In time, people began to see the wisdom in Pagan's words and followed his teachings. These people called themselves pagans, and they turned aside from the worship of emotions. In time, those who followed the old worship of emotions, those who were called Zealans, began to hate the pagans. For the pagans, the practitioners of the one true church, had begun to grow strong in their numbers. The Zealans feared that the pagans would overwhelm them. Then did the Zealans persecute the pagans. Though persecuted, the pagans continued to spread the word of the power of the natural forces and the divinity therein. Because of the danger of being killed or enslaved by the Zealans, the pagans were driven out of the cities and into the wilderness. Pagan then took his followers up to the peak of the great mountain, Morgalen. There they built a great altar where they could worship the forces of nature in peace. The construction of the altar took a very long time, for it was built from a sacred black stone that is very rare. Not long after the altar was built, the Zealans attacked the pagans so that their true religion would be driven out of the world. However, the natural divinities saw that their children were being assailed and were saddened. In the ensuing battle, the Zealand soldiers drove the pagans before them, and seemed to the peaceful to be unstoppable. But in one great act of blasphemy, the Zealans destroyed the holy altar which the pagans had built. In one great blast of foul magic, the altar was shattered. Its many pieces were scattered about the mountain top. Seeing such blasphemy, the natural divinities came down from the heavens and destroyed the Zealand army. After the battle, the natural divinities saw that what had once been a place of holy worship had now been defiled by Zealand hatred. Therefore, the natural divinities destroyed the top of the mountain and exposed a seething volcano. When the natural divinities saw that Pagan had been killed, and that the pagans had no leader, they decided to liven up the world. They decided to just spruce it up a bit. The divinities then manifested themselves as the titans of the elements, and poured out their wrath upon the Zealans. When the pagans lost their way and did not give proper thanks and worship to the titans, they too received the titans' wrath. Makes you think. So where's part 2? History of Necromancy, Volume 2. One moment, let me have a sip. So that none may forget the origins of the necromantic order, I, Gallius, do now put pen to paper, and hereby record the acts of Moriens the Necromancer. Hey, Snick, how are you doing? Before the time of the Necromancers, the Titans wreaked havoc upon the world, as was their wont. The people suffered, and many were killed at the hands of the immortal Titans. The most terrible and powerful of all the Titans was Lithos, the Titan of Earth, called the Mountain King. Lithos shook the world and destroyed all that man built. He ripped open the ground, and into his maw the people did tumble.
Thundercats! Ho!
Snick_no-stepples just subscribed, you bloody legend. Pagan.
Snick_no-stepples. Yeah, thank you so much for the sub. That's very kind of you. Good, thanks. That is good to hear. Lithos destroyed what man built. The Mountain King's hunger. The people lived in darkness and were afraid of the Titans. Therefore none dared to confront them. Then one day a very brave and wise man named Morians came forth. "Why does the Mountain King kill our people?" asked Morians. No one could answer Morians' question, so Morians sought out the Mountain King to find out why he did loose his wrath upon the land. Long did Morians seek the mighty Titan, and did finally meet the Lord of Earth in the hall of the Mountain King. There, in the Mountain King's hall, did Lithos, the Lord of the Netherworld, tell Morians of the people's failure to properly worship the greatest of all Titans. Then did Lithos command Morians to return to his surface world, and from that day on, Morians was to offer up the dead to Lithos, so that the Mountain King might be served as befits a mighty Titan. Morians returned to his surface world and carried Lithos's message to the people. Since that day, the people of the world may choose to worship whichever Titan they so desire while they live upon the surface of the world. Yet when they enter the grave, all become Lithos's subject for the rest of eternity. The people accepted Lithos's command, and the Earth Titan did cease to ravage the land and the people who did live upon his back. The Mountain King did make Morians his necromancer, and thus did teach Morians the magic and the power of the necromancer. Long did the wise and brave Morians serve Lithos, but, as is the way of all mortals, Morians did grow old and sick. Knowing that he too must enter into the grave and join his lord in the netherworld, Morians consulted Lithos on who should follow him as the necromancer. The Lord of Earth did instruct his servant to find a suitable and worthy person to follow in Morian's path, and to become Morian's successor when Morians did die. Thereby did Gallius of Tenebrae become the first scion in the necromantic line. Before Morian's death, the Mountain King chose to reward Morians for his service. Lithos taught the necromancer the ceremony of eternity, by which the necromancer would be allowed passage into the hall of eternity, and sit at the right hand of the Titan and counsel his eternal lord. Then Morians did return to the surface for the last time. He did teach me the ceremony of eternity, and I, in turn, did send him to the Mountain King. This is so done and written by my hand upon my day of confirmation by Lithos, Lord of the Netherworld, Mountain King, mightiest of all Titans, Gallius of Tenebrae, Necromancer. Alright, so our next task is to go and learn to be a necromancer ourselves. And we could walk out of Mythran's front door with all of those traps that he's set up there. And put up with this noise. Apparently, Mythran has a fishing spot here in the ethereal void. Oh, jeez. No, come on, Avatar. Carefully. Carefully, thank you. Come on. Whew. I need to save more often. But why do that when we can teleport? Where's that thing? What is your destination? Central Tenebrae. Close, yeah. The platforming in this game, it's terrifying. It's not just, like, because it's a difficult jump or it's a narrow ledge, but because you as the Avatar are so wide when you're walking, so confident in your strides. And that was my Discord, which I forgot to mute. And PoppyCam 2 had a little bit of a hiccup there. For people new just joining the stream, my PoppyCam there, if you squint, there is a darkish greyish blob that's just, you can just make it out on the background of dark greyish black. And that is my cat, Poppy. She's decided to have a snooze in the bedroom, and I don't want to disturb her, I just don't have the heart. Sort of looks like a mushroom. You play this game long enough, Snack. Everything looks like a mushroom. Alright, let's get out of the castle. Unless Lady Mordea has decided to rouse from her slumber? We do actually have a watch, don't we? Eve time? Maybe we get a watch later. I could swear there was some sort of watch item. My plate is empty. Ah, good. She's dining. So while she's busy there, we can go rifle through her stuff. The time is now first ebb. And maybe a little safety save, just in case.
Enjoying your stay on Pagan, Avatar?
Not really. It's quite difficult. Stop calling me Avatar. Okay, so she's got some perfume in this box. Got lightnings for no reason. Okay, but that door is still locked. Don't suppose she's hidden the key anywhere obvious? There's a dagger. Certainly has a lot of mirrors, this Mordea. But, no, it doesn't look like we actually have a way through that door right now. A pity. Right, let's get out of here and find our way to the necromancer's place. I mean, I'm curious as to what this building is, so we will do a little bit of exploring. Just a little bit of exploring. If you could please get in the door, Avatar. Oh my goodness. Hey, someone's house. They have a basement. Check it out. Well, it's just a tiny, small basement room. Nothing else here, no sir. Open this. And move the candles out the way. Nope. There's clearly a lever on the other side of this wall, which I know because of my avatar powers. But I can't get to it. Maybe there's a switch upstairs. Where would I hide a switch? I really want you to walk through the door, Avatar. Thank you. Suppose it's behind this plant pot? No. Oh, it's this guy. Do not enter. Well, good thing I exited from this area then. I think I'm going to have to get in the habit of saving before I talk to anyone, just in case I offend them somehow and they kill me. What to do about Jenna? I don't know. Who's Jenna? Hi. Good day to you, Boyden. And as you can see, I am a trainer. Since you appear to be in shape, I could take you on as a student if you so desire. Only ask, and I will spar with you. Good morrow, Captain Darian. Good morrow to you, Boyden. I need training. I'll be glad to have you as a student. I charge 50 black stones per session, and I guarantee that you will get your money's worth. You still wish to spar with me? Yes. Draw your weapon and prepare for combat. You may strike first. Haha. Right? Get you from behind. Epic battle. That, and some of this. Time is up. Come back when you need training again. Okay, so did that actually raise our stats? It didn't. We're still 15, 15, 16. So is that basically just... the game gives you an immortal opponent that you can whack on as much as you like for the allotted time? And because it's like an Elder Scrolls game, the more you swing your sword, the better at it you'll get, so that's good. But I seem to recall that, like, even if you're swinging at empty air, that's still going to give you a slight skill upgrade eventually. So what I could do is just make this the stream, and we're just going to repeatedly double-click. And they've even got training dummies here, which are basically the same as that guy, except less talkative. Oh no. Like, did that improve us any at all? Not noticeably. Yeah, I mean, I could just set up a script to repeatedly left-click and do that as some sort of chill AFK stream. Fight Master! So I think maybe it's a waste of money to pay him for training like that. We may as well just get training by hitting things in the world that are trying to kill us. Also, we should have probably bought some scrolls from Mythran. But whatever. Let's keep exploring.
I shall be able to call Britannia mine. It seems, Avatar, that you are missed here. Why, I believe I hear Lord British crying out for you now.
Oh no, not LB. Who is Lord British? Want to know how to get a weapon that 1 out of 20 hits results in lightning killing the enemy. Sure, Snack, why not? I'm not playing this with, like, any kind of no spoilers rule or anything, because I have played it before. But on the other hand, Unlike Ultima 7, I do not know this game quite like the back of my hand. I've finished it before, of course. Salkind the Seneschal. So, yeah, if chat has suggestions on what to do and where to go, we can totally do that. Or at least add it to our to-do list. Makes combat a bit easier, but you still have to hit them a lot. Well, that is how combat works. How do you get out of this area of the city? Please, sir, I have no more money. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's try this way. So, where is the weapon, Snick? I remember getting a fair number of miscellaneous blue glowing weaponry when I played this back in the day. But I don't remember exactly where or whatever. Wonder who lives here. Very fancy place. Got the fancy glowing blue candles too. Any loot hidden under your clothes? No. Oh, hello. This book has a capital B, and this book has a lowercase b. In the zone to the east of the eastern city. So that'll be where we're going, right? The graveyard, the necromancers. Let me just save. In an abandoned house in the bush to the east of the map. Alright, we'll go look that in. So I think that starts a dungeon. Okay, cool. Won't say more. That's a good balance to strike, Snick. Suggestions, but no, people backseat a lot. It's hard not to sometimes when you're like, ooh, I know, Mr. Streamer, I know. Please ask me, sir. I know where this is. It's a thing. Yeah, we're not going into this game blind, so we don't need to be like strictly no spoilers, no anything. Sorry, I cannot at all. No, it's fine. You're fine, dude. Relax. I appreciate you being here, and I explicitly said, yeah, let's hear it, because that seems like it would be handy for us. Anyway, let's have a look at this book lowercase b first. If we can carefully walk up to it. Year of Aracorn, Volume 4, by Cram. Cool, don't worry, I'm not going to backseat a lot. You weren't to begin with, it's fine. I have had people who are very like, streamer, do this. Streamer, push this button. Yeah, you're fine. Like, I didn't want to use the word backseating even then, because it's like, that's a very strong word. But my brain is not working very well today, so I couldn't think of a synonym. The lone stranger turned towards the herdsman, still quaffing his grog. A bloodshot eye stared out from under his dark mask. A nervous twitch pulled at the muscle of his leathery cheek. "Ha!" laughed the herdsman as he waddled up to the bar. "I do not believe the tall tales told of the Shadowlanders. I believe them to be lies. I think they have less than half the warrior's blood that flows through my little toe." M. Sissy, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in. You know what, I have actual water in my bowl, so let's use that. See, I'm being good. It's water. Definitely not gin. The Nobbit snorted at his own remark, but looked disappointed when the others did not laugh with him. Gotta take your word for it. Exactly. He turned back and stared at the stranger straight in the knee. For those who don't believe this, I will prove it by shedding some yellow Darklander blood. Quickly, he drew his great dagger-like sword. Before the Nobbit could strike, the stranger grabbed the herdsman by the tattoo and easily lifted him into the air. As the Nobbit began to open his mouth to cry out, the Darklander shoved his massive fist down the herdsman's gullet. The stranger took a quick pull and turned the Nobbit inside out. He dropped the bloody mess on the bar. Upon seeing this, someone gave the ancient herdsman warning cry. "Let us move the flock out of here." The tavern was instantly cleared. Good book. So what's this other book that has a capital B in its name, I wonder? It's the same book. Here I was, incredibly suspicious of these exploding books. Oh, actually, no, it's not the same book, it's Volume 3. Ear of Aracorn, Volume 3. Okay, so now we get to see what happened just prior to that incident. The lone stranger slowly rode into the desolate village on the back of his mammoth, White Hordax. As he dismounted his beast, he threw the leathery reins over the closest tie rod, then slowly strode to the double doors of the tavern. Though the tavern roared with the laughter of drunken herdsmen, the jovial spirit quickly flattened like fresh manure thrown against a wall. Everyone turned as the caped stranger entered the smoke-filled hovel. The darkly robed individual motioned with 2 fingers for the stiffest grog. The tavern master quickly obeyed, pouring the thick brew with shaky hands. The womenfolk left, claiming they needed to visit the house of fecal waste. "Shadowlander," called a nasal-tinged voice from the rear of the room, "your type are not welcomed in this acre of the world." Shortly, a path cleared between the Shadowlander and the owner of the high-pitched voice. The voice belonged to a squat little Nobbit. He sat with a crooked smile on his smiling face, while his hand played with the handle of his jeweled dagger-like sword. On his throat, just above his massive goiter, he openly wore a staff-shaped tattoo. Only true herdsmen wore these. A hush fell over the tavern. No one dared to draw breath. Hey, we read those out of order, but it's fine. There will be a quiz on this epic tale later. Where is the eastern gate? Don't make me pull the map up again. That's the fighting place. There's a lovely little mushroom garden. Alright, we're back on the path. Resist the urge to poke around inside everybody's house, and instead, there's heroic work to be done. We've got to become a necromancer. Romance some necks. So we should now be outside of the city proper. And Sneck, you said east. Don't you want all that fat loot? I thought that's what we were doing. Abandoned house in the bush to the east. In the zone to the east of the eastern city. Follow the road east. Okay. Oh, what's that? No, thank you. Got that? Oh, great. Changelings. die. Alright, I think we killed it. Or it buggered off. Yeah, it must be magic grass. Oh, a mandrill. Lovely. I was just going to say, this looks like could be Devon's boat. I think Devon is the only fisherman in Pagan that we know of. Can't move any of that. Fine. Follow the path east. Oh, hi, avatars. Yeah. Never mind. Well, that's the guard outpost. This way. The good thing there's a path, or we would get lost very quickly.
Care you no more for your own world, Avatar?
Well, my own world is the Serpent Isle. There's a guard just hanging out in this house. Hi, are you gonna... You're not gonna attack me, are you? I think he is. I think this guy's trying to kill me. He looks tough, so I'm just gonna quick save. I think this is the house you were talking about, Snick.
Song
Right?
of lamentation I hear.
On the coast south. Ooh, he hits hard. So you see the house, not this one. Sleepy. I feel like I'm gonna join Poppy in bed anytime soon. Let's go. Oh, great. What are these? Well, they're green creepy crawly things, and we killed some of them by stepping on them, which is great. But now we're stuck. Sorry, not great instructions. It's fine. I'm having more trouble with these things and the physics than I am with your directions, Snick. I mean, I guess there's one way we can deal with this. Hooray! Spiders. Aha! Another abandoned house. Each one more abandoned than the last.
Do not go near that, Avatar.
Go inside. Tell them you are the Avatar. Brr. Looks totally safe. Let's do a proper save. And it's got a little gem there. Oh, it's too far away, I can't pick it up. I guess I'll get closer? The game failed to trap me there. Oh no!
Whoa!
Oh no, I fell!
Ah, Avatar, the thrill of conquest is so invigorating.
What if I just fell to my death? Rip Avatar. Read me. I would avoid him, yeah. If ye be strong of arm, swift of leg, and valorous of heart, then read on. But if ye not be all these things, shrink away from what is contained within me. For the knowledge which lies within my family does contain such power as to burn ye to cinders if ye be not worthy. If ye have ever doubted thy strength, go now and look ye no further. For if ye be false, the Slayer shall devour all thy blood in one clean lick. But if ye be truly worthy, the Slayer shall come forth with ye in fierce tempest, and like a Jove, shall it strike down thine enemies. Are you a coward? Yeah, sure. Now ye have been warned. If you wish to take up the quest to find the Slayer, then proceed. Tread ye upon the path that was brought ye this far, and look for my twin. Find the one who is identical to me, and he shall lead ye further. Thank you, talking book. What's that? A key! Now, let's test our theory here.
Whoa!
Avatar. I mean Boyden. You are such a dummy. Come on, just... There we go. I want to pick that up and chuck it, so we can see this key better. I was vaguely hoping that the K hotkey would let me pick that up, because I'm using the keyring on that key. No? Too much to hope for. Okay. We'll add it to the keyring like this then. And we'll pick up a flask of oil, why not? That dead body doesn't look very dead. Alright, we can go through that door. I want to see what the rest of this room is like. But it is probably just troll. Oh, he's gone. Where did the troll go? Ooh, a torture rack. Oh, jeez. Well, we didn't die. We used a key to get another key. The music's nice. Come on, Avatar, just like move the debris away. There you go. Yep, the troll has done a very impressive disappearing trick. Red potion. Honestly, we have a lot of those, so we're probably fine. Come on, make it through the door. Hardest challenge in this game, honestly. Fitting through doors. Got some cheese, yay. Oh, what am I thinking? I should just use the bedroll and heal up that way. This is no time to rest. Oh. What role-playing game worth its salt won't let you just set up a little tent in the middle of a scary, dangerous dungeon full of the undead and have a little snooze? It's totally unrealistic. We may as well use some resources here. Got healing potions, why not? the ability to save the game. So I reckon we won't necessarily make it to the Necromancers today. But if we can get this weapon out of this dungeon here, I'll call that a win. Oh, hello, skeleton. Let's see if we can fight a skeleton. No, the answer is no. Let's see if we can avoid a skeleton. Yes, easily. Man, this place is gonna be huge, isn't it? Hello? Lever. Lever? I barely know her. No, no, leave the room, Avatar, please. Please. Please leave the room. Let's get out of here. I have a suspicion that maybe if we go back there, the enemies will be gone? No pressure to finish? Well, you know, I like to have some rough objective for a stream. That way it's a little easier, honestly, to remember what we were doing last time. Yikes. Hey, is this a dead end? Yes? No? I can't tell. No, it was not a dead end. Clicked outside the window there. Alright, I feel like I'm just going to be wandering randomly through this here maze. Aha! Door. Please walk through the door, Avatar. Please. Please. Please, Avatar. Oh, for heaven's sake. I'm just here for the squelching noises. They are pretty nice. It's not too bad of a maze. Well, the problem I find with the mazes in Ultima 8, Snack, is that they're all kind of the same. They have like a couple of texture packs, like the crypt one, and that's it. Okay, there's another guardsman down here. Why? Hi, who are you? What are you doing? Trying to kill me is what you're doing. So some guard has come down here, rifled through this person's possessions. Ooh, money. He's not doing a good job of killing you. Yeah, but he is hampering me. Aha. We're not very good at combat yet. I'll see if I can find a way to improve that. In Ultima 7, we had the luxury of being able to do ridiculous things to make our stats insane. I don't recall there is a nice way to do that with Ultima 8, other than just like repeatedly swinging your sword over and over again. Okay, so I opened this door. He improved! He did. Doing a good job. He's gonna get a medal. Run away! Bravely run away. No time to rest. It takes 30 minutes of swinging from what I can recall to max stats. Ow, what? Little thing bit me. Hey, Sorry, little skillet. You're cute, but you bit my toes. What's the deal with this thing, then? Anything fun up here? Read me. Okay, we found the other book. If ye have found me, then first ye must have found me brother. Well, ye have done to come this far, but farther ye must go. Now that ye have heard the call of the Slayer, ye cannot resist its siren song. Many have been mastered by the Slayer's awesome might, but none ever master the Slayer completely. So clever must ye be to hold the Slayer as thine ally. Strength alone shan't bind it to thy will, and just when ye think ye have the thing mastered, it fools ye again, leaving ye twisting in the dark, grasping for thy wits. Up ahead ye shall find diverging path. In one branch ye shall find another in my family tree. In the other branch will ye find a hard road, empty of all but pain. Remember what we have told ye of wisdom, most especially if ye choose the wrong branch. Alright. Didn't actually give us a whole lot of help there, book, but thanks. This path, shall we? Saving. Oh yeah, skeletons. We passed these ones, didn't we? And then we went this way, and then right, and we found the angry guard? Yeah. Well, we don't know if he was angry. We just know he's trying to kill us. Okay. Oh, right. Opening your inventory doesn't pause the game. I forget. Take that. Absolutely freaking useless. What if... Okay, I managed to hurt him a little bit and explode myself. I want to know what's in this room now. We killed somebody at least. Well, we killed Boyden, whose name is an anagram of nobody. So we killed nobody. Briar's desk disc. Oh. Turn around. Wow. He hits hard. Suppose I could try and cheese it and like climb up onto this pile of clothing. We do have some armor. I picked up this armor and arm guards and helmet, and there's this little thing again. Stop it. Stop it. You don't have to kill him. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to kill anybody. We just like it. I was wondering if it's possible to just, like, cheese it by climbing on top of something. Oh, no, not there, that's for sure. There's a backpack. There's not a whole lot by the looks of it. Maybe this is not the place to be. Maybe we'll take the other path. You can take a right here at the two skellies. Some ghouls, hey. Another skelly. Oh, yeah, we were here already. So, there was another path that diverged when we saw those little spider bros. Did you hear the floor changed texture? I wonder if this area of the floor, because you can't see it, the devs didn't put like the normal floor tile down. Oh no, it all sounds like that now. Weird. Okay, this room has some people milling around. Hey, you, some peasants. And a troll. Hello? Do any of you want to explain what you're doing in here? Pardon me. May I have a moment of your time? No, who do you think you are? Why, I'm Boyden. So, you wear such a repulsive costume and wish for me to give you a moment of my time? Humph, go away, Avatar. Extremely rude. But, I mean, I guess the troll isn't attacking, at least. Can we talk to you? Could I have a moment of your time? Well, he gave us a moment. There was a bag at the end of that room. Might have treasure in it. Have to have a look. See, the footstep sound is different here. Excuse me, coming through. Let's not get in the ogre's way. Not talk to him either. A key. Yeah, just grab it. Don't try and put it on the key ring right now. What have we found so far that is locked and we can't open? You kind of asked for that one. I did. Alright, we're out of that area. Inventory. Keyring. Yeah. Save, yeah. Yeah, definitely need to work on that night vision poppy cam. Maybe, I mean, there was a chest in that room with the guard. Maybe that needs the key. Come on. Oh. Hardest boss in the game. Doors. We'll just stand up here and we'll throw things at him. That's what we'll do. Or he'll climb up there and he'll kill us. That could be a plan too. I'll run in, ignore the guard, and just see what is clickable. And when I say run in, of course I mean slowly fumble, step my way in. They really should have made the avatar smaller than the door entryway. What is this? that's a better helmet. And booze. Nope, nope. Yep, it was nothing, I swear. Can't open that unless I'm closer, huh? Let's just get out of here and drink a potion or something. Look at these scrolls we've got. Traps. Restoration. Could do with that. Scroll of Restoration, enchanted by Varkas. Caster. Casting this scroll will restore you to full health and heal your major wounds. Beware. If you are already at prime health, this powerful magic may weaken you. Use only as directed. Nice. I think we're gonna save there and go back in and give that guard an ass kicking.
No more for your own world, Avatar.
Or, I mean, the dumbass has followed us outside. Oh, for goodness sake. Doors! If there's one thing I would do to fix Pagan, like if I was in charge of the 1.2 patch, I would make the avatar narrow. Like, you can keep the sprite as is, but you just make his hitbox a bit narrower when it comes to navigating through the world. No more of this little tiny steppy step stuff. Just play whatever animation you like, flatten him up against the wall. If you want it to be an action game, fair enough, but then you got to actually like implement some action-friendly mechanics. I mean, it's possible that Pentagram, aka the Scum VM version of this game, does include a few quality of life fixes. We don't know. Ooh, purple potion. Money. Make the avatar a bit more responsive to move to. Yeah, it has to play the animation, like, and it's such a slow, steppy animation. Actually, doesn't look like there's anything else in this room. I've evaded the guard for now. Ooh, black potion. Honestly, I should have been using that other potion that we got. Oh well, let's move this guy. Bed. And we get into bed. Rest for how many periods of time? This is no time to rest, Avatar. Ultima 7, the Avatar would actually go around small obstacles, right? It seemed really easy navigating anyway. Yeah. So, I think they've got the same logic here. But it's just harder to notice. Like, you're several tiles wide. Yeah, so hitting up the edge of that table there, we ram up against Tablecon, the avatar just kind of moves around it slightly. But if we're fully up next to the bounding box, he doesn't. Oh, I thought the logic in Ultima 8 was, oh no, I think I can go around. I'd better slow down to 1 step per second. Yeah, that's the little... this business that I don't like. The other thing I've noticed is that if you're inside a house, like where the... like here we've got a 2-story room, but if you've only got 1 story, so there's a ceiling above you, any obstacle on the floor, like a child's doll or whatever, you will walk up against it, or cushions. You'll walk up against a cushion and be unable to step over it. You have to go around, because the avatar is exactly as tall as the room he's in. Whereas in 7, rooms are 5 game units tall, but the avatar and other NPCs are 4 game units tall. So they gave you a little bit of wiggle room there. So you could step over obstacles even if you've got a roof above your head. Anyway, plenty more time to rant about the game engine as we go through this game. I get it, I'm tall too. There's good things about Ultima 8 too. Like, it is a pretty game, kind of. Like, it's got an aesthetic, is the thing. They went for a particular aesthetic. He's got arthritis, getting older after 8 games and not so good at bending, yeah. Also, we're canonically playing Boyden here, in our version of events, which, you know, Boyden is a Frankenstein's monster-esque creation of many different body parts sewn together. Right, so we went that way, and that just led us to the little skeleton corridor. What lies this way? Oh, a big floating eyeball. We save. It's pretty just homogeneous. Yeah, that's exactly it, Stardrop. All these effing dungeons look the same. Here we go, another book. Feel good for having found me, yet more trouble does lie ahead. Now ye do truly enter the resting place of the Slayer. Soon ye will be within reach of the Slayer, whose cruel head doth strike fear within the hearts of those who oppose it. Be ye not there yet. Quick and nimble must be the person commands the force of the Slayer. Look again for one of my line. Should ye find my cousin, then ye should learn where the Slayer awaits. Okay. Well, there's a corpse there, so maybe we go this way. Nope, dead end. GG. Oh, and it's one of these guys. Weird. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yeah, get used to it, Sonneval. I half, like, what's it called? Conspiracy theory. I half wonder if they didn't put these changelings in the game so that they could reuse all of the different attack animation frames that they've got for the avatar. They were just like, well, we need another enemy, but we don't have time to put all of the artwork into animating every possible attack from every direction. So we'll just reuse what we've got for the avatar. Changeling enemy. When you're done with the light greystone catacombs, you can enjoy making your way through the dark greystone caves, and then different dark greystone caves, then dark greystone caves with water, then a dark greystone volcano with lava. So I do like the Enclave. Oh hey, we've got an improvement to our decks and our stir. Lovely. What did we pick up here? Flask of oil. So how is that different from this flask of oil? More potions. Did I just throw that out of my bag? Look, I was clearly trying to put it in here, okay, Avatar? Go pick that up. You. Alright, we've got some water. And it looks like we might have to jump. Oh goody. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Game's a bit cruel, honestly. Putting a monster up here, I think you could easily get knocked off the ledge there and into the water. Oh, here we go. Yes, Lurker, I see you. Hey, it just ate my platform. It's my platform, damn it. Can I use this one? And for some acrobatics. That one. Balls. Alright. Oof. If only Boyden could swim. Yeah. Ow, this ghoul is getting hits on me this time. Well, luckily, by the time we get round to Ultima 9, the Avatar will have relearned how to swim from the Ultima Underworld days. And we can enjoy all sorts of swimming. Alright, so does that platform disappear? It does. Can we just jump to this one? Maybe. Yee! That one, please. Always search some corpses and things. You never know, you might find a scroll of trap detection. Only trap detection, huh? Won't disarm it. That's unfortunate. Phew, stressful that was, indeed. And you were just watching me derp through it. Imagine how it feels to do it. Hello, it's another book. Well have ye done to reach this far. Behind me lies the entranceway of the Slayer's chamber. But for the last time, ye be warned. Many are those who have tread this ground before ye. Many have come seeking the Slayer, and jealous are they of others who seek what they prize. Go ye now into the chamber, for the Slayer beckons. The Slayer, whose fine oaken body be so strong as to withstand the titanic forces that would try to tame it. Ye have come seeking this treasure. Ye have now gotten what ye have sought. Be careful that it does not kill ye, for the Slayer will not travel with ye unless it deems ye worthy. Locked door. Oh, thank goodness we had the key. Hello, Slayer? Eee. Final little test for us there. Disturb my rest not, mortal. No, screw you. What have you got? Maybe we'll fight the skeletons once we pick up the Slayer. What's the deal with this, cobweb-covered door? Excuse me? Game? What the hell, game? Game, what the absolute ever bloody loving shit? Why would you put a door like that right next to the prize, but in a way that you might decide to investigate the door first before you pick up the prize? That is bullshit. And it's like a one-way teleporter door. It would be understandable if it was like, oh, here's the back entrance to the dungeon. You've unlocked the back entrance to the dungeon now, like in Skyrim fashion. And I could easily return and get the thing I wanted. That'd be fine. I would be cool with that. It would be a bit annoying having to wait for the loading screen again. But it wouldn't be like infuriating, haha, do the dungeon again, dummy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Jump, jump. They tried to make it convenient to get out of the dungeon, yeah, but actually made it worse. Yeah, hi book. Ye something something Slayer. No? Come on, Avatar, you can do it. I believe in you. Sorry, not Avatar, Boyden. You did it before. There we go. Ignore the cover door. Climb first. Hey, buddy. Slayer. No, let me close that. I want to open this. I want to dump this crap on the floor. I can't. And pick this up. Yay! Somehow I would have thought Slayer would have been a pointy wooden stick, but this is a mace. Oh, I thought that was an invisible item for a second, but it's actually the top of that column there. Alright, shall we save and try out our new weapon on those skellies? If they haven't despawned or something.
Avatar, the thrill of conquest is so invigorating.
Basher or Crusher would be a more appropriate name. I suppose it still slays, it just does so by bashing things' heads in. Okay, yeah, I guess I despawned the skellies. I think that's how we're going to deal with a lot of fights in this game, actually. Bravely running away. Alright. What's through this door here? Who knows? Well, it's just a small room. Oh no, I'm being teleported. Oh no, a ghoul. How about you, ghoul? Hey, stop that ghoul. There we go. Slayer. I think a little more reach would be nice as well, but it's magical. I will take it. So where are we? Where did this thing drop us off at? Looks like we're in Tenebrae because we've got streetlights. Spiders. Same map as the abandoned house.
I do so enjoy the cries of torment.
Alright. So was this the area that has the graveyard in it? And necromancers. Or whereabouts are we? Tell you what. Oh, that gate was the graveyard? Thanks. I was going to bring up the map, but if that's the way, that's the way. We'll just go say hi to where the necromancers are, and then I'm going to call it a stream, because I am barely keeping it together. There's undead in this area where necromancers like to live. Ooh, hello, gravestone. Can we read them? Here lies Gel. Some say she was a lovely belle. Is it Gel or Shell? It's Shell. Rob is now dead. He should not have gone to Legas. Entombed is Kai, trusty and wise, toils at work, then dies. Here lies Fred. In a quarry he was found dead. Arnold. Hasta la vista, baby. T took one in the dome. Devil? The minstrel. Can't read this font, man. Janders no more? Panders no more? I think it's cut off, actually. Like, I think that's supposed to be an E, but it's cut off by some invisible clipping. Sir Robert tried to fly, found gravity an unforgiving foe. Here lies, I believe that's supposed to be pronounced Crichton, but screw it, that is clearly Crichton. Attack by Thorax, their one victim. That one's got exploding mushrooms next to it. Carefully does it. Carefully does it. This game is such a troll. Careful. Glenn. Will be missed, but not by many. Sucks to be you, Glenn. Right, that's enough of these graves for now. Honestly, I found it more rewarding when they were written in Runic and you had to decipher them. I noticed that the Ultima 8 manual does have, like the Ultima 8 manual does have a translation from the Runic alphabet to Latin letters, but I don't recall anywhere in Pagan that you would see runes, nor would it necessarily make sense because they're Britannian runes. So, yeah, it's a bit weird for the manual to include it, or the game not to include them. Hello? Mr. Necromancer? Are you home? Nobody home. Nobody. Body. Body. Are they in bed? Lothian. They are. Alright, well, we'll end the stream here. Just kind of awkwardly hovering over this guy while he sleeps. Two. Did Cesaria use the Latin alphabet in the first and third games? Did Lord British just force everybody to learn a new alphabet? It sounds like the sort of thing he'd do, I mean, I've been watching Gomitan play Ultima 2. Shout out to Gomitan. And, you know, like Hotel California and the Orc McDonald's, they're all using the Latin alphabet to indicate where you are. I think it was the same with Ultima 4, at least, as well. Yeah. At least it's not that awful Ophidian snake writing, though, because that was awful. But, yeah, that'll do it for today. I am tired. I should take my pills and things. Everybody else, take your pills if you need to. Hydrate, take care of yourself. Ultima 2 is on Earth, though, so you'd hope so. Yeah, it's like Earth past and Earth present day and things. But it's also totally bizarre, so it's maybe not best to compare it to Earth. True. But yeah, take care of yourselves, people. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry we didn't have a particularly active cat cam today. Thank you, Uncle Neko. You're welcome. And who could we go say hi to? Maybe. What if... Meow. Can we raid G-Funk? He's starting return to Zork. We could. Have a look. Let's load this here stream up. Alright, he's an hour in. We're doing... Oh, FMV Return to Zork. Right, I mean, I was thinking Return to Zork like it might be a text adventure. I didn't realize it was FMV. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's go say hi to G-Funk. G-Funk's another cool Aussie streamer. And, yeah, he's often on around this time, so he's often a nice, easy raid target. I just like to vary it up a bit sometimes. But, yes, let's go say hi to G-Funk. Thank you all so much for being here. Here's a raid message. Here's a shout out for the G-Funk if you get left behind by the stream. And here is how I do the thing. Raid the G-Funk. Yeah. Take care, folks. See you next time. More Ultima. I have no more thoughts. Empty head. Take care. Bye-bye.